Hey there, fellow reverent death cultists, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Death Cult Episode 29, Quest for the Relic. So we have the multi-analyzer and research speed is up a bit, which is great. You know, I just realized if I rotate this bed, we don't actually have a hospital. And then I put a door here, it gets a little, well, we don't really have a table close to, maybe that doesn't help. Never mind. So how are we looking? We're almost done with the maze, apart from roof and some barricades. That's good. Finding a source of steel closer to the base is going to help out a lot as well. Did we end up grabbing the animals? I don't see Mega Sloth out west, so I'm assuming yes. Nice. Not having an animal pen is going to get annoying at some point. I suppose this corner could easily be just like roped off for the animals. Or we just stick them in there. So I will we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna move where we stockpile the brickyard and just have a little spot for the animals. Now, another thing that we could do with the shards is shard beacons to increase the quality of the rituals we run. So, how to use these shards? Save for ghoulizing, save for rituals, or build shard beacons. I think we're at a point where, ooh, that cold snap's going to be cold. We're at a point where we can kind of farm them if I continue to summon shamblers and we kill the shamblers, because I don't think killing shamblers is all that difficult. It becomes not too much effort to just get some new ones if we want. Yeah, we're going to have a great plant die-off with how cold it's about to get. Are there things that don't need shards to improve rituals? Yes. So there is artwork that you can make as well. I don't even have an art bench. I don't think. I never bothered with one, but I can get an art bench out. Malaria. So Brandy, Karth, GMT, Nobla. Ugh. Oh, Karth suppressing the The beacon got another mutation. I think the tentacle? Because I think he had a whip? I don't even know. Crackhead. You should be constructing. Oh man, it was a double node. Look at that. This whole mountain is just one big steel ball. Like an ancient meteorite strike of space steel or something. I like it. Very bountiful. Well, the cornfield is nice and cleared. Gotta love cold snaps in the middle of the winter. A very basic horse pen is almost done. And Ivalka is very busy tending to everyone's plague. Running around, having to tend to the prisoners who are sick, and the slaves who are sick, and the colonists who are sick. Man, it's a right pain. So, you guys think shard beacons is a good idea. If you think shard beacons is a good idea, I also think it's probably a good idea to get out some void sculptures. Void sculptures do cost bioferrite though. So if you take a look at the research tree, void sculptures is here and shard beacons is here. Void sculptures you can have up to 6, and shard beacons you can have up to 4. So I'll build 2 shard beacons here. And they just have to be within the range, the green circle. So the white circles where nothing should be built, and the green circles where like improvement objects can be built. So 2 shard beacons there. If I had someone that was like actually decent at art, I would consider making art for it. But no one can do, like, just no one can do art. So it would be like the most hideous void sculptures imaginable. I can always keep an eye out for quests and loot spots with like art trainers. But I don't want to waste bioferrite on art that's going to be horrible looking. That doesn't sound worth it to me. But the shard beacons are constructed, not sculpted, so they'll be fine. So, psychic quality 8%. If you take a look at like a, let's say, draw shamblers, you can see that there's a quality boon built in. Now there's a 16%. Because if you have low quality ones, your invoker goes in a brief, but in a coma. Which can suck. Don't really want that to happen, if I can help it. But what happened to the... I think the progress of the construction was all halted more or less from the malaria. And the fact that, okay, Jazz, that's probably enough steel for now. It's 2,400 almost. So, you, sir, go back to construction. Because I would like at least the first pass of both the maze and the kill box to be done, so that we can do other things. hunt some boom rats because they're in my maze. I don't think you understand how bad of an idea that is. Let's shoot a boom rat on top of, hay. Said nobody that understood flammability ever. You want to lose your entire fire maze? That's how to do it. There's nothing to eat here, so they'll wander back out. I'm actually surprised they didn't, like, given how cold everything was, that we didn't lose more animals from a mass exodus from all of the cold snaps. Because it got pretty cold. Penning a tamed boom rat in the fire maze could be fun, though. Yeah, that's actually one thing that you can do, is just leave a stack of like corn or rice or something like that for them, and put them like right at the start of the maze. And if anything comes messing with the maze, you have pretty much instant flame. The downside is if like a cougar or a wolf or a warg or, you know, something that wants to eat the boom rat comes, they'll probably eat your boom rat well before you are able to stop them in a lot of cases, and then you end up with a fire maze getting burned up for no benefit because it kills like a wolf. Big whoop. So it's a good idea to automate it, but it can backfire. Now that we have bioferret weaponry, because we finished with precision rifling, we can go back and get the bioferret weaponry. And with that, I am going to enable all of the study, the basic study that we have in the colony, so that we get that quick. That's a fun one. I mean, if we weren't sangophages, it'd be even more fun. The problem is a lot of that weaponry is flame-based. Oh, really? Children. Are y'all baseliners? Y'all blood bag baseliners. Okay. Delicious. Saya, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, doing all the basic research to... the other thing that you can do with shards is shard inhibitors, which suppresses the entities around. I didn't include that because our containment facilities are fine enough as they are, but that would be another thing that you can do with them. Have the children arrived? Where are they? Okay. I don't even need to betray the children. Randy's going to do it for me. Oh, they got in. Okay. Oh, because that door's left open. Yeah, that's my bad. Here, you guys stay in there for now. I'll have my ghouls deal with this. My unfeeling exterminators. Like one swipe from each ghoul and they're dead. So quick. The pen is done. So, Dave, it's time to... Oh, you don't animal handle anymore. Because Nabla does, but Nabla has the plague or malaria or whatever. I see. Dave, you're going to go back to it. I think that was all the rats. So we're back in... Oh, no, I hear one. There's two in the south. Okay. But we don't really need to be restricted. What's bashing? Oh, there's one got in. Which is weird, because I didn't... Avalka, like, went to sleep in the biolab, even though she wasn't restricted from the door, so she must have just got bored, went to sleep. I'm sending the other ghouls to kill the self-tamed Boomlope. I have no need for that. And if not mistaken, that was the final rat. Okay. I don't have need of more blood bags, so I'm just gonna have my ghouls say hi. There's a bit of providence considering I have 4 goals and 4 children showed up. Just leave them out there. Nice. Maze is almost done. Just a few more spots. And the first pass of the kill box is getting there. Now that Jazz is back on construction. So once the maze and kill box are done, I'll have you guys vote what to do next. I can improve the kill box, improve gear, run rituals, what are some other reasonable ones to do? And one of the rituals would be the provocation. Oh man, who brought that inside? For real? Just, alright, released a wild. I meant to kill it. Clearly we wounded it and then we were like, alright, let's bring it in. Run rituals. We could also replace some of the wood floor with stone. If you're worried about fires and the like. Or pursue the relic or other viewer suggestions. Whole bunch of options there. We just got a distress signal from a neighbor of ours that they probably got smashed by flesh beasts. So, haha, not my problem. I hope they feast on you. Duplication timer's down to about a week. Oh, Jack, you're like way overdue for being scanned, gene scanned. And I'm going to open up the southern, the southern maze. And that will be the lure path into the colony, rather than this northern door. So it's not done, but it will be soon. So then the last part is to grab, like, some barricades. And I'm just going to set them up. I'm not going to min-max barricades. I'm just going to do lines like this. Because it's easy. Just enough to slow them down a little bit. So get some barricades in there. So that anyone coming has to climb barricades while they're essentially on fire. Also, inside zone now can include here. That will be inside the base, technically. Ooh, it's a great paw! Okay, I am going to restrict everybody inside briefly. Or actually, maybe not even inside. I'm going to do close to the base. So, like, they're allowed to go to the... to suppress the, they're allowed to keep building and suppress the obelisks, but I don't want them, like, wandering too far. Essentially, accounted for. How far does the detector go? Not far enough to detect anything coming this direction. That is one weakness of creating new paths to get inside your base, is you'll end up in a situation where your detection won't cover the spots. That's fine. And don't forget to roof. Yeah, I'm going to roof it once the barricades are in. It's hard to build with limited visibility. Unnatural healing is off cooldown again. So let's see. Art, maybe? Or Trebo or Anva? I'm going to do Art. It's really the only thing he's good for, so I might as well just keep using it. So we healed his bad back. Oh man, if only I could do that in real life. Happy Sunday, Bobo Shug. Happy Sunday back to you, man. Everything's pretty good in my little Radville here. I appreciate the thought and the sentiment. I truly do. Really? You can't reach an outside cell? Half of the close... Okay, whatever. Unrestricted briefly. No. Oh, I screwed that up. You did half the equation. Not the other half. All right, the southern maze is all set for some roofing. Love it. The northern maze is almost completely material delivered. And you guys want me to pursue the relic. Okay. So there's a few different... There's a Cryptodrone hack and a Dusty installation. The Dusty installation should be a little bit easier. The one hesitation I have with the Dusty installation is... it will likely include a lot of fire, so sanguiphages aren't gonna like going there. Oh, great. We extracted extra pain out of our teenager. Fish Pickles, you want to hop in? Try to give us robust? So as soon as the kill box and maze are done, that will be the next project. The other part of the kill box, obviously, is the box part I'm not even done with. So I'm going to have a vision blocker here with a central door here. Wood is probably fine. And then limestone peak doors with oh yeah, it's pretty narrow. Hang on a minute. Let me reconsider. So, center door with a vision break. And then barricaded doors. So the ghoul sides are going to be slightly moved over there. Meaning that this will look like that. Or just it goes around like that. Maybe 2 out. Slightly better view. Okay, that'll have to do. So, tiny revision. Not a big one. Crackhead with a go frenzy. Nice. And we're nearly done with the northern maze, so we'll have redundant mazes so we can burn 2 different groups. It, as you guys have pointed out, it might make sense to maybe bump this out like this and put a detector here so that if anything is coming in this direction, it is well known in advance. I think that's a pretty good investment, and do something similar over here as well. How close are we to bioferric? About halfway? A little over halfway? It's good progress. Strong immunity, poor shooting, strong melee damage. Not a bad skin. Alright, Mildew, your turn. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to scan off you, Mildew. But I'm going to have you hop in there anyway. Because we already have strong melee damage. We already have dark vision. So yeah, there's literally nothing I could even scan that would be worth it. But we can always sell gene banks. If we want. So what I could do out here is a little detector spot. So do like a hidden conduit out there and stick a detector. And I am going to lift restrictions. Nothing came about the Great Hall. Sometimes, you know, you get unexpected, unwanted visitors during Great Halls, but not always. So in this case, nothing came to mess with us. Oh, my gene banks are full. Good eye. Get some other gene banks in. Yeah, it's sitting right there. In general storage. Not the right place for it. So the animals aren't quite getting enough nutrition from the grasses here. It could be just it's winter, and it's not going to be a problem once summer rolls around. UV sensitivity. Okay. Fire maze is just about done. And once the redesign work is done, I will start going after the relic. GMT, your genes too? Oh, you're about to lose those. Wow, Avalka's only has 17 days left. Her genes are almost fully recovering, having become a sanguiphage. It takes a while, but then I don't think that it makes sense for our leaders to be gene scanned, however. Because it's like not a minimally invasive process, and they already benefit from being sanguiphages, so they don't really benefit from the scans of the genes. It just makes them weaker, and we're after power, so making ourselves intentionally less powerful makes very little sense in the scheme of things. All right, the bait beacon cubbyhole is done. And all we have left is the finishing touches of the kill boxes. I like it. And not only that, it, oh, there's actually one other thing I might want to do. I'm going to redesign the mouth exits for the ghouls here. Oh, while I'm at it. To design it so that it's a 3-to-1 ratio for brawler defenses. God, we keep scanning delicate. How many copies of, like, delicate do we have now? So if I'm not mistaken, almost all of the remaining construction is deconstruction. We're going to get this project done soon. I think Avalka and Jazz are almost due for Death Rest 2. But I was probably not going to send them to a dusty facility. Now what we can do in the meantime is do the space drone hack. So once this is done, we could do the hack and then have them go Death Rest. An air attack for an LTX helmet. 6 soldiers to provide. I'll have you guys vote on this. Should I offer my services for an air attack? It's a little weird because the Shattered Empire is like hostile to us, and yet they want our help, for military help. But like, whatever, you know. If the pay is right. So the reward is an LTX helmet plus whatever we find on site. I don't know if you can send ghouls though. That's the unknown. Because I would be far less interested in doing it if ghouls can't be sent. And also, like, they're not. The price sucks. Crackhead just got mutated again. What did you end up getting? I don't know. Revenant invisibility is now done, so let's go with atmospheric heater. Did he get a lung? A whip? Something. Bioferro weaponry is done, and that means no more basic. In fact, we don't have anything that even offers basic. Like, there is just no more basic research to be done, period. We have it all. The basic is the gray. The advanced is the sort of reddish. Sweet. That's a big milestone. Now, the only issue I see with this is I don't want to block this interaction spot to bottleneck them truly. So it'll be a 3v2. Because if I do that, it's offering cover to the enemy. So that's the finishing touches. Looks like you guys are not interested in me offering my services up for an air attack, so I won't. I'm not necessarily against mending fences with the Shattered Empire, just if the price is right. You know, I'm not going to try to gain their goodwill for the sake of befriending them. It has to be worth it to me. I have to be incentivized financially or with some sort of reward. How much longer do I have until death rest? 2 days? Okay. So the current priority now is gain info about our relic. So the first relic is the nerve spiker, the archform nerve spiker. And yeah, let's seek the information. So the cryptodrone hack is pretty easy to do. It will land here, and then a bunch of Edekin Yabins will show up. That's no problem. We can eat some Yabins. Some tasty Yabins. And our perimeter is re-secured from revenants or site stealers, which is good. Okay, let's do it. Oh wow, I have like a hidey hole to go to. It's rare that it lands like right next to a colony-owned structure, so that's kind of convenient. So I think Avaka's our best researcher. Yeah, by like a lot. So she is hacking, while everyone else is sort of like the ghouls are standing by, and I'm ready to deploy everyone else at a moment's notice. How hungry are you guys? You'll eat some Edekin soon. Fish Pickle's a little hungry, though. Give him a snack. Aren't they overdue? The Yabins? I thought they would have been here by now. Did they forget? It's very strange. I accepted 10 hours ago, and they'll send attackers approximately every 8 hours to destroy it? I guess they don't wear a lot of wrist watches over in their colony. I lost track of when they should try to kill me. It's weird. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Death Cult, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow death cultists.